今日だけは怒るな、心配すな、感謝して義を励め、人に親切に。今日だけは怒るな、心配すな、感謝して義を励め、人に親切に。今日だけは怒るな、心配すな、感謝して義を励め、人に親切に。ありがとうございました。Hi everybody, it's Satoi here. Actually, I'm just practicing Gokai in Usui Reiki. It's really helpful for me, so I hope you do practice Gokai as well. I want to talk about the topic about how to reprogram your mind with Reiki. Yeah. Why I want to talk about this topic? Because I practice Gokai to reset my mind, which is very important to me right now. So this is some idea that I want to share with you today. Yeah. Actually, practicing Reiki is possible to reprogram your mind. So what does it mean? Mean that it's really changing the way you think and changing your attitude. Yeah, practicing Reiki helping you stop your bad habits, for example, or if you are always thinking negatively, you can also change the way you think. Yeah, it sounds quite amazing though. So I hope you will get some more information about that, and then you can also apply Reiki for changing your attitude, and it's like a breaking your limit, like that way. Yeah. By the way, I want to share one story. Actually, this story not really related to Reiki, but I found the article in the internet one day. So this is quite interesting. They say that our muscle or body cells, even the brain, so means like our part of our body, can store many long years memories from the beginning of life. Yeah, of course, I was not born yet there, but our muscle, or maybe I can say that our body can store memory like such a long time history. Yeah. Maybe some people really hard to believe that because I'm I and you are you, and then maybe my body is just live for how many decades? Is maybe if I can live over 100 years, wow, so this is really long life. And then we also understand that we are born, but we are also going to be dead at the end. So we are quite physical, and after you're dead, so your body is just gone. But on the other hand, so I listened to those story, which really fascinated to think like our muscle or body cells can store memory for such a long years. So maybe we can get some idea from that. Yeah, because sometimes you can think like this way. So if you have trauma, or maybe we even can think about, oh, this is your karma. The karma, trauma, those things, you merely pick one piece of memory from the lot of memories in the past. Yeah. Some people can talk about past life, or some people are talking about something related to those things, like maybe you are repeating the same things because you have trauma or you have karma. Imagine like you have to overcome of that challenging. Maybe that's also true in your consciousness. You can also change to pick to another piece of memory. Don't you think so? Yeah. I think like this way. Maybe some people told me like, oh, you have this past life or you have this one. Maybe that's also true. Maybe I picked one memory from the past, and then maybe I stick on that ideas, or maybe I stick on that memory. And then somehow my soul think that I have to overcome this. I have to challenge this. It's also true in my life story. But if you feel that you came to the dead end and then you have nothing to progress, why not? You can reprogram your mind, and then you can just a way to change, like a way to pick up your another memory from the past. I believe that it is possible. And then this means that you reprogram your mind. Yeah. So I hope you believe in this kind of story too. Because I could feel if you successfully recharge yourself, you feel really energizing, and you have like as if you reborn your new you. I think practicing Reiki, many people experience like that way. Maybe before you feel like a lack of energy, you find it feel depressed, or maybe somehow you sleep enough but you cannot charge enough. But now you are changing yourself, totally new you. You can reprogram your mind with Reiki. Yeah. But you know what? Like, because since I practice in Reiki for quite many years now, so what I found here, it is really important to continuous practice because Reiki, like cleaning your room, and then we also want to clean our memories. Yeah. We have a lot of memories in the past. Maybe sometime your past life told me like because you're hit by car, you have very terrible accident, or sometimes the past life tell you like killed by someone, so you have very terrible bad experience in the past. I know that. I really understand that. Yeah, a lot of those kind of past life stories. And this is only maybe you are so attached to that story and your mind is just focusing on that. You feel like you as if you are in that story. If you really don't like it, why not you can change to another story? So if you could do that, I think your life stage go in on to the higher stage. Yeah, your soul will learn another thing in another stage. So that's what I believe. I imagine like we can learn like that way. Because I assume that we all the learning souls, yeah, we have a lot of challenges, we have a lot of troubles. Don't think that because you are bad luck or you are not lucky enough. Actually, everybody is so fair. Maybe you only picking the one piece of story in your life, and then you think like somehow you like it. Maybe in reality, your conscious tell you, I hate it. I don't like to have this life. Yeah, many people just cannot convince like your life is doesn't really go smooth. Yeah, but in your subconscious level, somehow you may want to experience that. Yeah. It sounds so wrong, but this is what I'm somehow thinking about like this way sometimes. But you know what? If you keep thinking and it still doesn't really make sense for you, why not you can change your story so you can reprogram your mind. Yeah, that's what you're missing before because you keep thinking the same way and your pattern thinking is just cannot change. Yeah, for example, you have a very bad failure, but you know the final solution is to you can overcome your failure. Yeah, this is really needed at the end. Yeah, I know that you are really regret that you fail and then you still cannot really get over and then you feel depressed all the time. So you are like spending the every day so same like you feel depressed every day. Your continuous Reiki practice definitely helpful. But sometimes I find myself, why not? Don't waste your time. Then why not you practice Reiki? Yeah. After you practice Reiki, you should feel like you are motivated, your emotion definitely changing, or you might to get the help to how to do that. Not like just solve yourself, but sometimes you also need to get the help from someone. Yeah, but are you doing the thing that you really need to do now? Yeah, so this is my suggestion to you. Yeah. I experience a lot of these things. Like sometimes maybe I feel depressed. I feel, wow, that's so bad. I feel very badly. But you know, Reiki is the way to treat yourself better. Yeah. At the end, you still have to take care of yourself. Even no one tell you, oh, you are well done, you good job, and you can do even better. Maybe sometimes you can't find anybody tell you like that way. You cannot get any cheerful words from anybody. You are the one to talk to yourself, then cheer you up, and then you keep cheering yourself up every day. I believe that Reiki is really the nice and the best method to treat yourself better. Yeah, don't you think so? I hope you agree with it, and then I hope you continue your practice Reiki. Yeah, and then come to us when you feel you want to be more energized or you want to feel group, and then why not? You can join us. Yeah, because Reiki about sensation is not just about thinking. So you can come to us practice Reiki, and I hope you feel more changes. Okay, so that's it for today, and I hope you have a very good day. Practice Reiki, and spend a nice life. Okay? So goodbye. Thanks for watching and see you next time.